Okay, this video is about matching equations and graphs and tables and things like that. So, a furnace technician charges $20 per hour and a one-time service charge of $30. Which equation represents the total charge for working X hours? And we've talked about this several times, that Y equals mx plus b. Okay, your M is always per something, per hour, per pound, per anything. And then your B is your y-intercept, where it starts. So he's charging 20 per hour, so that's going to be our M. And then he has a one-time fee of $30. So that's where it starts. It starts at 30 and then goes $20 per hour from there. So your answer is going to be A. Okay, the next one shows Donna's charging for yard work. She charges a fixed fee plus an hourly rate. Which equation represents the amount Donna charges for working X hours? Well, we don't know her fixed fee, but all the hourly rates we can see. So let's find the slope. What is it changing by? So in your calculator, you do 11 minus 17, because remember, tables on their side is X, Y. So you're going to do 11 minus 17 over 1 minus 2. Okay, and you're basically going to get negative 6 over negative 1, which will pop out to be 6. Okay, so that's your answer. Okay, same thing like the last one. We have X and then we have Y. And so you're going to do 4 minus 4.8 over 0 and a 0.5. So, y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. You put that in your calculator and you're going to get 1.6. Okay, so that's your slope or your rate of change. So it has to be that one. What is the equation of the graphed function? Okay, we know just by looking at it, it has a y-intercept of positive 1. So that gets rid of b and d. So is our slope up 1 over 3? Because remember, there's imaginary 1 right here. So we're going up 1 over 3, or are we going up 3 over 1? So if I put a point here right in the middle of 4 boxes and then go, here's where it intersects again. I went up 1 box and over 1, 2, 3. So it's A. Tamika would like to go fishing at one of 2 catfish farms close to her home. Floyd's Catfish Farm charges a $5 fee to fish plus $2 per pound. Miller's Catfish Farm does not charge a fee to fish, but charges $3 per pound for fish caught. So what is our system of equations here? So we know if we have a flat fee, that's always going to be our y-intercept. Okay, and then 2 per pound, so we know it's 2x. So that's at Floyd's farm. Okay, and at Miller's farm, he does not charge a flat fee, so we won't have any y-intercept, but he charges $3 per pound. Okay, so that looks like J. Okay, $2 per pound plus a flat fee of $5, and this one's just $3 per pound. This one's just like the other ones. Okay, what is your linear model? Mr. Yaguchi was paid a weekly salary plus a % interest on the sales. The table shows the sales and total pay over a 4-week period. Which is the linear model? So they all have the same slope. So we all need to figure out what is the y-intercept. The easiest way to figure this out is just to plug them into the equations. If I put in x, will I get y? So let's try. So if I put in 10,000 to this first equation, will I get 1,250? So 0.1 times 10,000 plus 100 gives me 1,100. So nope, can't be that first equation. Let's try the second one. 0.1 times 10,000 plus 150. Nope. That gives me 1150. Okay, 10,000 times 0.1 plus 200. Oops. Gives me 1,200. So it's not that one. And then the last one gives me 1,250. No. Right there. Okay, so the answers are always there. So, feel free to plug and check. I think that's easiest sometimes. Okay, which graph represents y equals negative x minus 2? Right off the bat, we know that it's a negative graph. So we can get rid of A and we can get rid of B because those are both positive lines. Okay, and so then the next is it has a y-intercept of negative 2. This one has a y-intercept of positive 2. This one has negative 2, so the answer is D. And the last one, the table shows the amount of money Jerry's tree service charges for various hours of work. Which equation represents the amount charged in dollars for X hours of work? Okay, we can see that his rate constantly is changing. We can do like we did the other one, and we can plug it in and see which we get if you like that method better. So remember, the top is the X, bottom is the Y. Okay, so we're going to plug in 1 and see if we get 12. Well, that works for the first one, but always test 2 points, okay? So if I put in the next one, if I do 2 times 12, that gets me 24 instead of 18. So it can't be that one, okay? Let's try the next one. 2 times 6 plus 6. Okay, that works. And I forgot to try the first one. I think the answer is G. Okay, I'll try the other points just to make sure. 6 times 3 plus 6, 24. 6 times 6 plus 6, 42. And 6 times 8 plus 6, 54. So perfect. So it has to be D. So those are the different ways that you'll have to match equations with graphs. So remember, you have an X and you have a Y, and feel free to plug them in. Always try and eliminate a couple graphs based off of the y-intercept or the slope.